Okay, so this is batch 2. This is basically photos for everything else in the trip, which is mainly to do with the actual Winter Olympic Village, because that's why we were actually in Italy for the Winter Olympics. So we'll start with the first photo, which is actually of a view of the mountains in the back and some of the cabins, the log cabins in the actual village, which was absolutely beautiful. You'll see with the other images just how surrounded by mountains the place was. And now for some reason I'm actually forgetting where we were. What was the name of the little village? What was it called? Why have I forgotten? Livigno! There you go. Bloody hell. Okay. It's Livigno. It's Livigno. I don't know why I forgot. That it just completely left my mind. But anyway, yes, the town we were in was Livigno. It's absolutely surrounded by mountains. So the views were absolutely amazing. So of course the views of the actual like events was great, but like just being surrounded by mountains. So anyway, back to the actual image. The image itself, like I was saying, I love because of the snow on the rooftops of all the cabins, and then there's just absolutely gigantic mountain in the background. Like the scale, it doesn't come through in the photo. Let's just say that. It doesn't fully come through in the photo, but the actual scale of the mountains was crazy. Yeah, it's another shot, shot number 2, which basically just shows, once again, the mountains in the back. I don't know if I actually took one where I just did a video showing everything, but anyway, like as in showing all of the mountains all around, but the photos themselves, I just tried to kind of take photos of the scale of the mountains and just how, I guess, snowy they were. I mean, they had to kind of be for the Winter Olympics, but anyway, yeah, there's the third shot, which was just kind of like a zoomed in view of one of the mountains. I don't know, like, there's not a lot I can say about them. They were just massive. And like I was saying earlier in the video, they just didn't look real. And the actual composition of this shot, I think I really liked because you can kind of follow the line a bit. It's a bit like, really, I guess, like bright. And because of that, you don't get a lot of detail, but you can follow from the left, kind of the ridge, the top bit of the mountain as it comes down. And you can see some of the details, like some of the trees on the left-hand side, and even on the actual mountain itself, you can actually see some of the trees on there. And then there's some playful photos with some snowmen that someone made. I really like the fifth image, which has a bit more of a close-up, like center. The snowman is in the center with a little flag. Looks really cute. And yeah, the other thing which I unfortunately did not capture was the, like when it got really dark, because some of these photos, like it was still not that late. So when it got really dark, it was really nice because the whole town, basically, it was just like cozy. I think is the best way, because there was lights, you know, the nice orange lights from all of the street lamps and the actual cabins themselves. And then of course you've got that view of the snow just covering the whole place, and then you've got the mountains. It was just, yeah, it was amazing. I would love to go there again with the actual view of just being like, look, I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna take some photos. But anyway, another trip, hopefully at some point in my life where I can go and do that. And then I'm actually gonna do this backwards. So the last photo in the village was of this photo of the Livigno Winter Olympics snow symbol thing. I feel like this is kind of like an action shot because you've got this kid kind of walking towards the sign. I say sign, it's more like a sculpture, I guess, right? A snow sculpture. And I really like this because there's kind of like there's like an action happening while you know, looking at the photo. You can see that you know, the kid was walking towards it, so kind of made it look cool. I don't know, I like that. And then why I said backwards is because the last two images from this batch are actually off the journey to the Winter Olympic Village Livigno from Zenit. So you just wind through the mountains, wind through the roads, and then eventually, I think for these last two images, you're still like maybe 10-15 minutes from, maybe a bit less, from the Winter Olympic Village, where you go through this dam, which was frozen at the time, of course. You go through this dam, and this dam was just, yeah, it was frozen. You can see on the right-hand side, that's actually a road that's going on the right-hand side of bottom bit of the mountain. I don't know if you can, oh, I guess, yeah. There, you can kind of see it going across this like black line. That's actually the road leading to the Winter Olympic Village. And then of course in the center itself is actually where the lake or river is. And I just really like these shots. There's two of them. I like the way that I kind of lined up the view of the mountains, kind of, you know, going off into the horizon. You've got some nice colors here. You've got the nice blue sky, then you've just got white from the clouds, and then that kind of touches some of the mountains at the top, and then you've got some of that darker color, you know, the blacks, the dark browns, I would say, dark brown, yeah, which is kind of the midsection where you've got where some of the snow hasn't completely covered the mountain. Then of course it's just white again with the banks of the river. But really nice shot. This was from the bus itself, leading up to where the Winter Olympic Village was. Yeah, so like I said, not as many photos, because at this time I was just kind of going with the flow, taking some photos, taking some videos, but I thought it made sense to kind of go through them a bit and just kind of share my opinion. I think the best shot for me out of all of them is still the one with that orange house from the first batch. I think this is my favorite shot of the trip. And yeah, like I was saying, if you ever have the opportunity to go, I would go. I would love to go once again in the winter season, but also in the summer season, just to see how different the landscape is. And this time, of course, I've got my camera, so I'll actually try to get a different view, I guess, of the environment, because I feel like ever since I got the camera and started doing these like photo diaries, I don't know, I feel like it's definitely affected how I kind of look at things in a positive way, and I like it. It's made me more patient and try to see what it is I'm trying to capture. There's like this kind of marrying up of what I'm seeing and then trying to actually capture that in the camera, which is something that I would say it's still playing around with. It's not something that I've perfected, and I've only been doing this for like 3-4 months, so it's gonna take me some time. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed looking through those photos. The next photo diary would just be an actual photo diary, not kind of like a photo review, even though this is still kind of a photo diary. And yeah, if you liked it, like the video. If you want more, of course, just subscribe, because I'll just be posting more and more of these as time goes and as I improve my photography. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.